What advice you give an older dude that they can do to help the young generation?
Um, had some patience with the youngest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had some patience with the youngest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, I'm gonna make sure I clarify this. A lot of things that we're gonna say is easier said than done.
Right,
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Have some patience with the youngest. You know, remember when you was their age, you wasn't trying to hear nothing.
Right.
When you was their age.
Right.
When I was young, I ain't want to hear nothing.
Right.
I ain't want to hear nothing no old head nigga had to say. I ain't want to hear what the teachers had to say. I damn sure ain't want to hear what the police had to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't care about presidents and mayors. I didn't care about laws. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
None of that don't affect my inner world.
Right. Your little world you live in there.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I was young, I didn't care. The older I got, I realized what the laws was doing, down to what they can do when they pull you over, to what you could do on an airplane, to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
People can't just walk up to you and harass you. Like, I didn't know that. I thought like they had the right to do that for the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you little examples of things I learned by being older. So with that being said, man, life taught me a lot just by living, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna say a few names. Just give me what come to your mind, what you think about them, whatever your opinion is.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Business.
James Prince, the boy Jay Prince from Houston.
The father?
The father, yeah. James Senior.
He got a funny swag, man. The way he talk and the way he pose in his pictures, he got that still OG swag, man. Yeah. I read this book. What come to mind when I hear him is you know, motivation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mayor Bowser.
Mayor Bowser, man. Pretty.
Oh, okay.
She pretty.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Drake.
I don't really want to. I don't really want to say what I really want to say about Mayor Bowser, man.
Okay.
But Drake.
Yeah.
Slick motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Man, you listen to what that dude Drake be rapping about, man. When you really listen to what this dude Drake be rapping about, man, this man be giving you game, man.
Right.
For real. Like, and you know, growing up, you know, people used to talk down on a pretty motherfucker or the handsome nigga, the flash nigga with the money, or, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to listen to Drake, you know what I'm saying? But when I finally listened, I'm like, oh, okay, I can fuck with this because I know what he's saying and I can relate, you know what I'm saying? So Drake, when it slick motherfucker.
Yeah, Meek Mills.
Meek Mill. Lyrical professor, man.
Okay.
Lyrical professor.
Last one, Dre the Mayor.
Dre the Mayor.
Yeah.
Hustler. Hustler spirit, man.
Hustler.
You know what I'm saying? What's next for me?
Hustler.
Dre always on, man. What's next, man?
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm in Italy at the runway today. Tomorrow I'm in Texas at the basketball game.
Right.
Day after that, I'm at Coachella.
Right.
Day after that, I'm at the body shop, man. I'm selling rims, radios.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Man,
Straight hustler.
straight hustler, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? And that's what, you ain't say his name, but when I was locked up, people used to always ask me, like, because they know I had songs with Nipsey. And if people follow me on Instagram, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll always randomly see me with Nipsey whenever I was out Cali. So this is how I met Nipsey. When I first moved to Cali, I was looking for some weed and some lean and shit. I called P, you know what I'm saying? Because Master P was who brought me out there.
Right.
So when I called him, I was like, man, I'm trying to find some lean and some good weed and like some pills and shit. He was like, all right, you know who Nipsey is? I'm like, you talking about Nipsey Hussle? He like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know who he is, but I don't know him. Like, you know, I know his music. Shit. He like, man, he got everything. I'm gonna send you his number. You know what I'm saying? So he sent me his number. And when I first met Nipsey, we did our little business or whatever. But man, Nipsey had everything, man. Nipsey sold music, cars, clothes, cell phone cases, and a laundry list of things I wouldn't name whether he dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? But Nipsey Hussle, just know the hustle. You know what I'm saying? So like, he one of them niggas who had everything, man. Who he embodied the in spirit of hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you wanted to get done, you needed pay stubs for an apartment. Man, you need a certain type of baby clothes you can't find on the internet. Nip gonna find that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? So Dre remind me a lot of what Nipsey was about. You know what I'm saying? Because if you only knew Nipsey as a rapper, you would look at him like a rapper. But real Cali niggas and real Cali bitches know Nip had everything on the West, man.
Nip was the goods.
Yeah, man. Everything, like, no matter what you was looking for, you call Nip for it, period. You know what I'm saying? So Dre remind me of that.
Okay, I know we all had the power to bring back anybody back in the world. I know we'll bring everybody got a whole stadium full of people they'll bring back, right? But if you can think of 3 people that you can tap and bring them back to life, who would that be?
3 people that I could tap and bring back to life. My grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I lost my grandmother while I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I had been working real heavy on the road. Long story short, I ain't spent as much time with my grandmother as I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I started rapping, like professionally rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up around my grandmother my whole life, don't get me wrong, but that's the #1 person on earth who I wish I would have spent more time with, period. It's non-debatable. Right. You know what I'm saying? Second would be my daughter's mom. You know what I'm saying? You know, my first baby mother passed away 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be laughing, like, when people be talking about single parents and single parent this, single parent. Man, I've been a single parent for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but secondly, it'll definitely be my baby mother. I mean, you know, my daughter's mom, Taisha. I would definitely bring her back, you know, just so she could see the woman that her daughter became, straight A student, wanted to go to Duke Ellington all her life, ever since elementary. Soon as she graduated out the 8th grade, got accepted to Duke, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, so secondly would be her. And then third would be my brother Boosa, man. I would bring Boosa back because he was a great father, man. His kids need him. But not only that, we had so many conversations about where he felt like I should be and what I should have done, you know what I'm saying, as a rapper. And as a, you know, a nigga from Northeast, a Northeast nigga, man. You know, we used to sit and talk like, man, yeah, one day you gonna get rich, bro. You gonna buy Hornet Brothers out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you need to get rich enough to buy Hornet Brothers out. You know what I'm saying? Lower the rent and Pinnacles, Easy Pace, Benencourt, Ivy City, all the joints, the Hornet Brothers. These just talks that we had, you know what I'm saying? And I know, like, by watching a person like Drake, I know that through music, you can make enough money to actually do that. So that was something that we dreamed about really doing. You know what I'm saying? And I wish he could still be here so we could chase after that goal and strive for that to happen. So then my main 3, my grandmother, my baby mother, and my brother.
Okay, that's big, man. Anything you want to say that I might left out, you might want to touch on, or anything you want to promote?
Man, you know, go check out all my music live streaming on all platforms right now. Art video just dropped on YouTube. New album coming in June. You know what I'm saying? We about to shut the summer down, man. And, you know, tune in. You already know what it is. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Well, I want to, man, thank you, man. Thank you for coming and bless me. We
Absolutely.
talked a while, and you kept on telling me, you know, I'm coming when it presents itself. You know what I'm saying? I know you had to do a few things. And
Absolutely.
we all got to do a few things. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So I ain't never count a man time. But I want to appreciate you for coming, man. Definitely,
Absolutely.
man. Joy talking to you.
Nah, I appreciate the opportunity, man. Like, I don't understand. I don't think people understand, like, when it come to you, right? The first time I ever seen you talk was on that Rayful Edmond documentary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was young. I remember my mother asked me, "What you know about this?" And, you know, really I ain't know nothing about it, but I'm listening to y'all name the hoods. They showing the streets and all that. And I remember it was a clip of you talking in your present age, and then they had a clip of you getting off the paddy wagon when they rounded all y'all up. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, once they said your name and what section of Northeast you was from and all that, I said to myself, like, damn. But this, I was real young, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I want to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that Curtbone, that name in DC, like that's a name that should be embedded in the cement in Washington D.C. I believe, you know what I'm saying. That's why one of my songs say, "Admire Wayne Perry, nigga, Curtbone, Northeast D.C. I'm a hurt homes." You know what I'm saying. That's I really grew up on that. You know what I'm saying, and like. Welcome home, Tony Lewis Sr., man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we got a chance to speak on him. Welcome home, but I don't think people understand how Washingtonians, at least the 90s, youngers that I grew up around my era, watching the Rayful Edmond documentary and the Len Bias documentary, we looked up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we looked up to y'all and even down to the books, man. The books that we read in jail, like reading about y'all, like, we really looked up to y'all, man. My brother, man, good dude, Eon Williams, man, wrote the Law and Legends book, you know what I'm saying? All those books where he was naming all them big homies and all that and they hoods and what they was doing and putting real facts in there. You don't understand how many people really want to rub shoulders or just shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? So outside of this being an interview for your platform, to the first time I met you, I think was around Northeast in the alley, right? You came around the alley. I'll never forget that day. But this is the first time we ever got to sit down.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and technically you interviewed me. Like, I want to pick your brain about so much.
Right, yeah.
And I hope the opportunity to present itself for me to do that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But back to what you were saying, it was an honor to do this because I always wanted to meet you, man.
Right, yeah.
And I want to pick your brain about some shit back in the day. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really appreciate you for having me, man. Like, and we could definitely do it again, man. So whenever you need me, man, I'm here, man. I apologize for getting to you late, but you already know what I'm saying.
You never gotta apologize, man, because your actions speak. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, man. It's nothing more important in the world than a man's time. So I don't be mad at do how he handle his time, because I'm not worried about what a nigga think about how I'm handling my time. So I'm gonna treat you the same way. One thing you can do, you can get money back, you can get women back, you can get cars back.
Can't get that time back.
That motherfucking clock don't stop.
It don't stop.
You know
never
don't stop,
Slim.
right?
Never Slim.
Yeah, man.
Out the park, niggas know me. Curtbone, little homie. All days, yeah. Been a roll.
Thank you for watching Changing Jewels on Curtbone TV. If you like the jewels that we are dropping, subscribe, hit the notification, and share with some friends. And I'll see you on the next episode of Changing Jewels, Curtbone TV.